Here's a thought. Could that powerful data platform you've invested so much in, the engine for your insights, actually be underperforming?
Hmm. It's a really critical question. So many organizations face this.
It really cuts to the core of data strategy, doesn't it? And today, we're going to dive into unified analytics and specifically the promise of Microsoft Fabric. Can it really tame that wild data landscape we often see?
Yeah, that untamed landscape. It has real costs. Think about it, different teams cleaning the same data, insights from sales, totally separate from marketing analytics.
Mm,
You get this fragmented picture.
exactly. Fragmented, that's the word. It's not just wasted effort, it's missed opportunities because the dots aren't connected.
And that's the problem unified analytics is designed to solve.
Right. And Microsoft Fabric enters here with this pretty compelling vision. One single platform, unified storage with one lake, and, a smoother experience across that whole data journey.
Fabric definitely provides that tech foundation.
Mm-hmm.
But as the excerpt we're looking at today highlights, it's from strategy first, unlocking the true value of unified analytics with Microsoft Fabric. Just, switching on the technology. That's not the magic bullet.
So the tech alone isn't enough.
Not at all.
Mhm.
A really thoughtful strategy is what truly unlocks the value. Without it, you often don't get the results you hoped for.
Okay, so that's our mission for this deep dive then. Within our, say, 7 and 8 minutes, how do we strategically leverage unified analytics with Fabric? We need to get past the shiny features and understand how to make it work for the business.
Sounds good.
So maybe start with the basics. What does unified analytics actually mean inside Fabric?
Okay, so at its heart, unified analytics in Fabric means bringing all those key data stages together in one place. You've got data ingestion, getting the data in,
Right.
then transformation, cleaning it, shaping it,
Mhm.
then BI for your reports and dashboards, and even the sophisticated stuff like AI and machine learning,
All in Fabric.
all operating within Fabric, yeah. And the key, as you mentioned, is one lake underneath it all, providing that central governed place for the data.
So it's not just like a bunch of tools loosely connected. Fabric has specific parts, right? Like Synapse Data Warehouse. That's for the SQL folks.
Precisely. That handles your traditional SQL-based BI, your data warehousing needs. Then you've got Synapse Data Engineering
Okay, what's that for?
that uses Spark. So it's built for those, really big data transformations, the heavy lifting.
Gotcha. Big data stuff.
And for the data science teams, there are integrated tools, ML Flow for managing machine learning models,
Mm-hmm.
plus capabilities for streaming analytics, real-time data.
So interactive dashboards, real-time alerts, the whole package.
Exactly. It covers a lot of ground.
It really sounds like Fabric isn't just about making things tidier, but maybe fundamentally changing how data flows and how teams work with it.
That's a really important point. It is a reimagining. But, and this is the big but, the core of that strategy first idea, this powerful tech can easily fall flat without a clear plan. Well, the source we're drawing on points out common failures. Organizations jump in without a clear why. They neglect data governance. Maybe they don't have the right skills in place.
Right. Deploying tech without purpose, a classic mistake.
And an expensive one.
Okay, so to avoid that, especially if we want to see value relatively quickly, what are maybe the top 1 or 2 strategic steps? The excerpt really hammers home business alignment first.
Absolutely non-negotiable. Fabric can't just be, an IT project off in a corner. It has to be tied directly to solving specific business problems.
Like what, for example?
Well, are you trying to speed up month-end financial reporting? Or deliver really personalized customer offers based on recent activity? Maybe predict when machinery might fail. Define those goals first. That's step 1.
Know your destination. Makes sense. The excerpt also talks about a phased roadmap. The phrase, don't boil the ocean, comes up.
Exactly. Don't try to do everything at once. Start small. Pick one high-impact pilot project.
Like one specific report or a particular predictive model.
Yeah, something manageable that can show real value quickly. Prove it works, learn from it, build some momentum, then think about expanding. It de-risks the whole thing.
That sounds much more achievable, and underlying all of this must be data governance, right? Just putting data in one lake doesn't automatically make it trustworthy or usable.
Oh, governance is critical. You absolutely need clear data ownership, rules about who can access what, data quality checks. It's foundational.
And tools like Microsoft Purview can help with that within the Fabric environment.
Yes, Purview integrates well and can definitely help manage that governance framework, mapping data lineage, applying policies, and so on.
Okay, so other crucial parts of a full strategy would include planning the architecture, like when to use SQL versus Spark, and also evolving team skills, right? Analysts might need to learn some Spark. Engineers understand business context better.
Definitely. Those are key, too, for long-term success. Thoughtful architecture ensures you're using the right tool for the job, and talent evolution, making sure people have the skills and understanding to work in this unified way is vital. Plus, managing the change in how teams collaborate.
So, bringing it all together for our quick dive today, the main takeaway seems crystal clear. Microsoft Fabric is powerful, yes, but its real value, the transformation, only happens if you lead with strategy.
That's it, exactly. The strategy-first approach. The tech enables, but the strategy directs. It transforms potential into actual business outcomes. Faster insights, maybe lower operating costs, better compliance, quicker innovation.
And for anyone listening who wants to dig deeper into all the strategic elements we touched on, the full insights are in that excerpt we linked.
Yeah, it goes into much more detail on architecture, talent, and change management, too.
So if you're thinking about building or refining your unified data strategy, maybe the key lesson today is really start with those business goals. Nail the why before you get lost in the how.
Well put. And maybe a final thought to leave with. Integration in data is powerful, no doubt, but it's the clarity of your strategy that truly governs its impact.